This is Runeman, my brand new pet hunting account, and he's dreamt of adventure ever since he was a boy. I got my first pet in February 2024 and I've been hooked ever since. So it's time to start over and go for all pets on a fresh new Ironman account. But Runeman, he's a very stubborn guy, and he's decided to do it all in green dragonhide, full rune, and a set of mystic robes. This account will max out at 40 defense, so we won't be wearing anything better than good old rune and green drags. Later down the line, clue scrolls may become a big part of some of our niche gear, but for now, it's time to start challenging the best bosses in the game with nothing but a dream and some gear that mains could buy within hours of starting their journey. Some of you are now asking, why are you locking yourself to these rules? Well, we might go into some of the more interesting reasons for that as some of the grinds get longer and tougher, but for now, let's just say I really wanted to challenge myself to something relatively unique and relatively new to me. I had a dream of killing Nex in green dragonhide and killing Verzik Retur in full rune, so that's my plan. But let me explain the rules properly for you so we're all on the same page. I am an Ironman, so I have to earn all the gear I get. I am maxing out at 40 defense, so I can't wear anything above that. And more importantly, if a defensive piece of gear requires anything higher than 40 in its corresponding attacking skill, I can't wear that either. The point of that rule is that in the end game, I can't cheese anything because did you know Missouri only has a 35 defense requirement? So no Missouri, no black dragonhide, no god dragonhide, no Dagonhide robes. The only piece of equipment I can use that requires a skill higher than level 40 is right here in the main hand slot. This specifically allows me to use two-handed weapons also because technically the shield hand is used for that. So this is Runeman, and he's going to get all pets wearing only the most humble set of full rune. Here we are in the wonderful world of Gielinor. So, what's the quickest way to get pet hunting? I guess quests are a solid thing to do, like rushing waterfall quest and like the standard Ironman quest pipeline. So I guess, you know, actually nothing different to a regular Ironman account for the moment. As every series on YouTube begins, I guess I have to drop my items. I got a bit ahead of myself and got the cook's assistant stuff, so I guess I'll keep that. But goodbye, literally my entire bank with useful things I'd need on an iron. Oh well, cook's assistant completed. Big milestone coming in. I can now officially collect death runes. Like I said, nothing particularly different than a normal Ironman start, but got myself a cat, got myself the ability to get death runes. Early game looking really good at the moment. King Lathus, I think the plague is fake. There's no way the king wouldn't look into that. I'm sure that guy, of all guys, is going to have the interest of the people of Arduggan at heart. Huge milestone coming in. Lots of combat XP. Also, don't you dare ask where some of my saved XP lamps are. Wow, 36 gig of footage. I must have made so much progress in that time. Completed so many quests. Made lots of gains. I definitely didn't just complete waterfall quest, log out, go to bed, go to work the next day, come home and realize I'd recorded like 40 hours of my login screen. Also Herblow's unlocked or whatever. If only you guys could have seen how clean my completion of Witch's House was. I definitely knew how to safe spot the monster and it didn't kill me twice in a row, and I'm very good at this game, by the way. Alright, enough questing for now. As you're aware, the goal in this account is all pets. I don't really care about being well-rounded or maxing or reaching whatever goal. I just want to get all pets with 40 defense and terrible gear. I did a lot of questing because I knew it'd be really useful, but I just wanted to sit down and explain the plan. The first thing I want to get is instant pet rolls. I know technically lots of skills of skilling pets and they are part of the plan, but I don't really count them as pet rolls just for now. For episode 1, I'd love a bit of action and something cool to deliver to you guys. So the plan for this video is to get my account's first pet rolls in, and the best ones for a low level account I think are the Phoenix, Tiny Temper, and the Abyssal Protector from Guardians of the Rift. The plan now is to get the skills and quests done to unlock these guys, get some rolls going, and set myself up for an action-packed episode 2. But to get that done, I also think it's best to get some agility levels, because even just getting to level 40 agility will really help me when running all over the world. So let's get to 40 agility, unlock Wintertop, unlock Temperos, unlock Guardians of the Rift. When you want to get the angler's outfit for Temperos, but your mate is fighting Ranish Drakan. Am I right? And we have achieved 50 fire making. That's all you need for Wintertop, so we are 1/3 of the way for our goal for the video. This is Guardians of the Rift unlocked, and I can tell you right now, this will be in the bane of my existence getting this pet, because I hate Guardians of the Rift, but 99 rune crafting, at least that's going to happen with 2 rune crafting pets. I hate running around in Al-Qarid. It's way too hot for this sort of stuff. Whoever decided the best cardio for beginners is in a desert needs to be arrested. Let me just chomp down on this zip line. Oh, what a fantastic idea, by the way. Who even puts a swing on top of the house? Whee! Oh, hey little guy. What are you doing all the way out here? You must be so thirsty. Yeah, just hop in here. I'll keep you safe. Oh, ignore the kitten. He's okay, I swear. Oh my god, guys, I can't believe I actually got this lucky. 34 laps of Al-Qarid. I've got this squirrel. That is like actually insane behavior. I am so blessed. Episode 1, Pet 1. I'm in actual disbelief right now. I don't want to take Cox's shtick, and if you haven't watched him, please do. His series is so good. He's speedrunning all pets, but he's a maths-loving man, and he has a pet rate visualizer of how lucky or unlucky you are. And this is what it looks like for 34 laps of the Al-Qarid agility course, by the way. I think I got it relatively on rate. I don't think I was lucky at all here, you know? Very well-deserved pet. I cannot believe how genuinely lucky I am right now. What the fuck? Alright, so I was a bit silly, and I forgot to record the fishing level that allows me to do Temperos. So here's some Slug Menace quest. I'm sure you'd love that. Alright, bye. So I now actually have unlocked all 3 of the minigames I wanted for this episode, but I do have one more soft requirement. I really need 41 mining to use a rune pickaxe at Guardians of the Rift. I literally, at this level, cannot get enough fragments in one game to get enough Guardian Essence to be considered for rewards. So we need to get 41 mining, I can use a rune pickaxe, and then I'll allow myself to actually enjoy some of the more fun minigames and hopefully the pets that come with them. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I didn't think the admin side of the game would be enjoyable as an iron, but seeing all these like soft requirements and going out my way to complete them is like extra satisfying. I think I might actually be enjoying playing on an iron, like ooh. So we do Forbidden Tower, then we finish Jungle Potion, and then we complete Dig Site, and that takes us to 36 mining, so I think I'm just gonna power mine some iron ore in Lovercane, I think is the best way to a bank, and that should be 41 in no time. And before we knew it, we are 41 mining, which means we can finally start some of the minigames, so I will see you all at Wintertop, Temperos, and Guardians of the Rift. I'm so excited. I've been hearing rumours whilst I was in Lovercane about a scourge in the north. They said they'll take any help they can get. I feel like I've barely left home, but if I want to be an adventurer, I can't ignore the call. A little north of here is a mountain, and it seems like there's some monastery or temple at the summit. I bet if I go there, I can figure out some more information. When I reached the top, there was a camp just outside, and a woman who called herself a pyromancer named Ignitia told me about a torrid thing just past this great doorway. None of the scouts seem to know what it is, but they know from records of ancient past that it's called the Wintertop. This colossal door of din has kept it from ravaging Karen so far, but a force called the Order of the Sacred Flame is desperate for assistance in keeping 4 braziers alight, whilst the pyromancers lay in a deep trance using flame magic to subdue this beast, or whatever it is. I don't think my life has ever been in as great a danger, and the piercing cold is chilling me to my very bones, but I left home for a reason, and saving the world from a slumbering foe seems as good as any. signed up, got my tinderbox and axe ready, and walked into the temple, ready to face my greatest foe yet. Okay, I'm actually trash at this video game. Oh my god. Okay, I have a decision to make when it comes to win at top. I'm going to emphasize this now. I'm not a speedrunner anyway, right? So the methods I use won't be like mega efficient. I'm just not that sweaty. I have a life and a job, so I don't want to be 3-tick fishing for 4 hours at a time, for example, on a Saturday. That being said, I do need to choose which way I get my winter top points overall. They recently changed winter top a few months back, I think, which is much better to sit and get points. Before the change, the rewards were given to you in like a crate, and there was a cap of 28 because that's your inventory. It was like 13.5k points, and you could go over that, but you wouldn't get more rewards for the more points as it was set at the maximum inventory space. This new update means rewards are stacked, and you pull them from a rewards crate, much like Temperos and Guardians, and it just means I can sit for like 2 hours, grab 50k points, get 50 to 70 points in a session, and I much prefer solo into a mass world, but at the same time, the mass world isn't very committal, so I can just jump in and out as I please. For now, I think I'm going to solo it, but if there's ever a point where I have like 30 minutes before work, maybe I'll get some mass KC just to get some points when it doesn't feel like such a big monolith of getting 5,000 reward points just to hit the Phoenix, right? And this should be our first KC. Let's go. Okay. So 48 rewards. I'm not going to cash these in right now. I think I'm going to get points at Temperos, points at Winter Top, points at Guardians, and then do like a mass opening at the end of the video. So let's get on to Temperos, I think. And this will be our first KC at Temperos as well. There will be no mass Temperos on this account, I think. It'll be strictly a solo game mode for me. I read up about this method for solo points called like the firefighter method, but with a fishing level this low and not using any enhanced harpoons, it's completely RNG whether I do a full run or not. I can control doing a pretty good run, but also I'm definitely learning and making a bunch of mistakes. This is like my 3rd attempt. I've not had one KC yet. And as you can see here, I'm not even going to reach 6,000 points because Temp did wash away all my fire. And I decided, listen, I've failed like 3 times in a row. I just want to get some rolls on the board, so I'll finish him off regularly. And I'm sure I'll get used to it and I'll get a lot better at it. I do think humidify is essential for this method, and that's a long way off. But I really do want to start making headway to that 1 in 8,000 pet roll, because that's just obscenely high, and I think getting a few hundred on the board for now to ease myself into it and enjoy the new content on the account is the way forward. So next up it is Guardians of the Rift, and we'll do a big 3 reward crate, reward portal, reward pool opening to end the video off. Will be great. Ooh. Okay, so I have had an absolute mess, so you'll be getting a voiceover rather than live recording from me because I forgot to record the actual game that I was playing with Guardians of the Rift, the first KC where I actually managed to complete it, because obviously I figured out that my mining level needed to be higher. So this is what currently the background of what you're watching is one of the failed attempts there. But I'm just going to go into the reward pulls for it because I messed up and didn't record the gameplay. And I just wanted to let you know. Sorry. And then as you'll see, I also, my RuneScape client was too big for my recorder and it cuts off at the entirety of my inventory. So even if I got something, which spoilers, I did not get the pet. You cannot see what I get. I think I got a delicate pouch, whatever it's called, but the rewards were not great, but I'll show you them anyway. Yep, as you can see, I got an intricate pouch, and you don't get to see what else I got, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to show the 6 or 7 first ever pulls on the account, first ever pet rolls. Congratulations me. All right, we get to do our Temperos rolls. Are we getting a 1KC pet? Let's find out. Well, okay. We weren't actually expecting anything, let's be real. I just wanted to be excited that, come on, these pet rolls are coming. We finally, after all the prep, we're now making our way towards our first ever pets. And you know, those 2 caskets are pretty cool. That's Rune. I am the Rune man. Maybe I'll get rune stuff from them. Who knows? So Guardians of the Rift didn't go great. Neither did Temporos. But Winter Tot is the big one. We have 48 pulls. That's like a guaranteed pet, right? Absolutely, surely. Because it's going to take a while, I'm not going to do live commentary, but you know, if I get something nice, I will talk over it, or I'll mention what I get. But you'll see, I guess. Good luck me. Oh, burnt pages. That's pretty cool. Well, I'll have to get the Tome of Fire, but I think they could be incredibly useful, especially just outputting magic damage. Oh, and warm gloves. Yeah, okay. We will take pyro pieces. I don't have any at the moment, and because of the new change where it doesn't affect your health, I wasn't really using them. But yeah, I'll take some warm gloves. And that is everything. Okay, jokes aside, obviously we weren't going to get anything mega flashy with these rewards, but I just wanted to say I'm so happy that we're already rolling some pet chances. We are raring to go, and I'm sure it won't take any time at all for pet number 2 to come in. And let's not just discount how amazing it was that we got a squirrel on episode 1 in the Alcarid Agility course. That is insane. I am absolutely buzzing to play this account, and I just can't wait to keep going. But episode 1 has to end somewhere, and I think getting our first 3 big sets of rolls on the board is a perfect place to end this one. I had so much fun creating this, and I hope you had so much fun watching it. If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to keep updated with Runeman's progress, and I think I'll call it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and onwards to episode 2.